Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about my voice, my mission. So as a child and young person, I didn't have a voice. I didn't feel heard. In 2000, I had a breakdown at work. It became fondly known as my breakthrough. What happened that day? Everything that I'd been through as a child and young person, everything that I witnessed came bubbling up to the surface. And that led me to change my career from a chartered management accountant to a trauma-informed health and wellness coach. In 2013, I found my voice. I had written my book Through the Eyes of a Child, which detailed everything that I went through as a child, growing up in 3 domestic violence households, enduring mental abuse, physical abuse, neglect, sexual abuse by someone outside of the family home and within the family home. Now, I was one of 6 siblings. We all experienced, we all witnessed, we were all impacted. So in 2013, I set up my book launch. It was in a hall like this, and there was 80 people in the room. I spoke about what we went through as children and young people. I spoke about the impact of everything that we'd gone through on our mental health, on our physical health, on our education, on our careers. I spoke about what needed to change. Since then, I've done lots of speaking up and down the country, in communities, in schools, and it's taken me to Parliament, to City Hall, it's taken me to Strasbourg. Now, I talk about, as I've already referred to, the childhood abuse, how prevalent it is, its impact on the individual that experiences it. I also know about the systemic changes that are needed because I became a member of the Victim and Survivors Consultative Panel for the Independent Inquiry into Child Sexual Abuse in 2015. I also experienced the criminal justice system because our family case went through that between 2016 and 2022. I know about the systemic failures. I know about the re-triggering and re-traumatization that those systems cause. So I use my voice and my lived experiences to make change happen. I raise awareness, I educate, and I make sure that no one who comes to listen to me leaves without understanding exactly what they need to do to make this world a safer place for children and young people today, and make sure that they don't go through the distressing lack of support and the systems that are broken, how we need to fix those systems to make sure that children and young people who are being abused today get the better service, the best service that they can possibly get. Because they've been through enough. The abuse that they've suffered, the impact that they're living with, that's enough to contend with without going through systems that are broken, that don't meet their needs. So I founded the Survivors of Abuse charity in 2016. This looks at holistic health. It looks at mindset, nutrition, fitness, and stress management. It's an approach to the healing from trauma. Winning the Best Newcomer award would just validate what I'm doing. It would really give me the platform that I need to make sure that this conversation is spread far and wide.